The Rolling Stones, Sympathy for the Devil. I said it. I said I expect some funk. And this is funky.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul of faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure the Pilate washed his hands and sealed his face. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank, held a generous rank when the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh yeah. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah. I watch with glee while your kings and queens fought for 10 decades for the gods they made. I shouted out, who killed the Kennedys? When after all, it was you and me. Let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I lay traps for troubadours who get killed before they reach Bombay. Pleased to meet you. Hope you get my name. Oh yeah. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Ah yeah. Get down in it.
Wow. Some pretty interesting and fantastic lyrics. And to start with, what I love the the James Brown effect. Get down. I know for a fact that James Brown influenced Mick Jagger because I watched an interview of Jagger, right, where he says he used to watch James Brown, you know, and he used to watch the way he danced and all that stuff, right? And I can even see that in some of his moves, you know, trying to do all the James Brown moves, you know. So he loves JB, and this song is funky, funky. Now for Mr. Devil. Those percussion they are killing me. So funky.
Pleased
I love it. There was a funny thing that I saw once, and it says, why do we all blame the devil? You know, he says, nobody's heard his side of the story, and maybe it's just misunderstood. And the reason why I remember that now is the title of the song, which says Sympathy for the Devil. Now, apart from the funk and the groove of this song, it's almost like a funky Latin feel to it, you know. I play percussion, right? So I'm so drawn to this song because that particular line or riff that it plays with the percussion, right? You know, I play that a lot. So it's like I'm really feeling this, and it was just in my head, you know. So that aside, the song, the title is a bit misleading because when I heard the first verse, right, I thought it was just gonna be about the devil and his atrocities, you know, what he's meant to have done, you know, etc. Especially when he goes into Jesus Christ and Pontius Pilate. But when I listened further to the song as it went on, I discovered that, you know, what they're saying here is every one of us is a devil, or every one of us has a devil inside us, you know, and we as a people have been responsible for a lot of atrocities that's happened in the world, you know, even though we try to play the innocent. And a very good example, when I heard the Kennedy name, is Princess Diana. Now we know how she died, you know. She was chased by the tabloids, and you know, and they got into an accident. She lost her life. But those tabloids, if we as a people didn't pay for those tabloids, you know, those magazines, you know, and all those gossip shows, you know, and feed into the system, right? There wouldn't be like if there was no demand, there wouldn't be a market. There wouldn't be like you know, anything for those guys to sell and to feed into. Do you get me? So this song is a perfect, you know, reference for Princess Diana. So that's what I get from this song, you know. I get that we're all sinners and we're all saints. But my favorite line is when he says, pleased to meet you, and he says, pleased to meet you. Is it, hope you know my name? And then he says, well, the main thing is, do you know the nature of my game? I don't think I got it right, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, the way he, I just thought that was a fantastic line, you know, and this is a very like interesting song. I'm just wondering what if they got any flax about this, because the title, I can imagine in the 60s, you know, religion was a big thing. You see what happened to the Beatles with John Lennon when he said they were bigger than Jesus Christ. And I'm just like thinking maybe there was like a backlash with people saying, oh, maybe they're like devil worshippers, you know, they've got sympathy for the devil. So it'll be interesting to hear from you guys if the Stones got any backlash from this song. I don't think they should, but you know what it's like back then, you know, people were a lot more rigid then, you know. We didn't have the freedom that we have now. Yeah. So Mr. Devil, I feel for you. And someday I hope to hear your side of the story and see if you were misunderstood or you're indeed a devil. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I really like this song, you know. It's I love the groove, man. You know, it's so funky. Get down. I would love to see Mick Jagger doing this live, you know. I can imagine him doing his dance, you know, strutting around the stage when he's singing the song, you know. Fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you come back for more. and join the family. And we'll be here waiting for you, because over here we have fun, you know. We love good music, and we like to share that with you. Okay, so like I always say, stay cool and stay safe. And if you haven't subscribed, press that button. You know that there's the worst things you could do, man. Take care, and I'll see you at the next stop. More stones coming your way.